Hello, hello, hello. Rangers Day, Rangers Day, Rangers Day. What's we got? Gone live now. Gone. Just getting the A team in. I can't have that song on here all day. That just can't get enough. Just can't get enough. It's not the best of times, I suppose, because I know a lot of people who listen to Radio Pride, and rightly so. Rise up, Radio Pride. Dun. So wee Tom's on his way. Tom's on his way. Wee Tom's on his way. Evening, evening, evening. Just it's like right at the start. I'm just sorting myself out. Okay. My spell is so bad. Oh crap. Dun. I can't get that song in my head, man. Just can't get it, man. See what I singer. Pre-match chat live. Dun. Ah, that's annoying as hell. Go we time. Oh, there's Stacey. There we go. There's Stacey now. Sorry, I was just sorting all my stuff out. There we go. We
You
Tam's on
right?
his way. Aye, all good, man. All good. I'm nervous about this game, like because for we've been slagging him up for the last 24 hours. They could all come tumbling down.
I know that's it, but
Aye, people were moaning. They said, "Oh, get our own house in order before we slag them off." I'm sorry. I've been waiting. We've been getting it for 14 years. So if we get a chance, I'm taking it.
no, I had the best. Like literally, we had such a heavy night out, and I was at my pal's who's a Celtic fan yesterday. We didn't wake up to 5 o'clock our time yesterday. I'm
Aye.
like, Jesus, and I'm
Aye.
like the football. She's like, oh, I'll put it on. I see when I seen the score, she's like, get
Aye.
out.
Brilliant. Aye. Aye. I know. I got like this. They've got a lot on us. But I tell you what, just win the night to start with, then we can move on from there. Do you fancy us in 9 days?
I actually do. I've put a 2-1 on my coop in the night.
I've not done a coup in the night. I'll only do it on Saturdays just because I say I'm not that serious about it. But Joe Rothwell's going and no loans are going back in January, and I think that's all right. I know most of them are crap, but we've got too many injuries.
I think if we weren't having so much injuries, maybe we would have seen one or two go back. But
Aye.
um, no, I'm not surprised about Rothwell, to be fair. Like, when I seen that yesterday, I was like, I don't really care about that, to be fair.
I know. I kind of semi feel sorry for Rothwell. Oh, there we go. That's how you do that. Not I feel sorry for him, but you know yourself, he's probably going to go down back south and he'll do well. I think it's just one of them. It
Mhm.
just doesn't fit up here. Just didn't work. Evening, Tom.
Even
Be
Well,
careful on the fight tonight, son.
how was Paisley last night, Tom?
mental,
Aye,
absolutely mental. I didn't get back home till about 3 o'clock.
brilliant, man.
Uh,
Aye.
that was good. The game was good as well. Got to join in a couple of the keep the bold chants. That was quite nice.
Aye. Aye, and Their goalie looks good, man. Is that something we should keep an eye on? Like, I don't know enough about them. I know Gogic. What would that have passed for the third goal with outside his boot?
Oh, phenomenal.
Gogic was good. Jamal George is the keeper. He used to play with Livingston, I'm sure.
You're a bit quiet,
good.
Tam.
I know.
A wee bit. I don't. Maybe it's just me, but you're quieter compared to Stacey. Maybe that's
Might
just
be
that's a woman thing.
Does that fix it any?
Oh, yep, you're a bit better now, Tam. I wasn't that good to hear you, but it was just
the whole side.
so.
So Jamal George used to be at Livingston. Was good there. One for the future, I would say.
Because it's some good. There was a wee bit of luck involved with them, but you need luck in a game, man. But
a wee while.
How do you fancy us tonight, Tam? Right, something we've covered. Right, Joe Rothwell looks he's away.
Yep.
Fair enough.
I'm not going to say tonight's easy.
No, not at all, man.
Tonight's not easy at all. We're two teams fighting. Hibs can go above us if they beat us today.
Is that right? Actually, can I?
Which isn't good to see. So I think I'm not sure how the night will go. I don't think it's not going to be an open game. It's going to be both teams are going to be fighting until the 90th minute. It's hard to call it, if I'm honest.
It is, and one thing is, it's at Ibrox, so that's a start. You know what I mean? Ibrox is not going to be busy tonight. I don't know. There's going to be pretty big gaps here because what's the date? The 16th. So it's 2 weeks till Christmas. It's a Monday night. I'm going to assume it's rotten. You know, I mean, the weather's rotten and
it's cold. I don't think it's raining, but it's cold.
Raining where I am just now.
Aye, that's John will be here in a minute. And I was saying, do you know what we're saying, Tam? No loans are going back. I've got no issue with that. And do you know, just when we're talking about that, that probably means what's his chops? What's his chops? What the Canadian? Cornelius. Maybe his injury is not as bad as we thought, because if it was bad, they might have said, look, off you go back to Marseille. You know what I mean?
Well, that's maybe a bit of good news with that one.
That's just me thinking out loud. You know, and there's stuff about Gassama getting. I've got stuff written down here for once. Gassama going as well, but I'm just one of them. If we get the right money, they'll be sold. The end. You know, but the thing is, they'll be sold with our price range that we agree with now, because we don't need money to keep the lights on.
Aye, so it's if it meets our evaluation for a change. But there's no one player that now that I'm sitting thinking, you know, if the right money came in for them, that I would be devastated about leaving. Which isn't a great feeling, because usually there's one or, I mean, last year it was Raskin. I was like, oh, I don't want him to leave, but too much has happened since with him. He's just, I don't know.
I know. And if they're a quote between 17.5 and 20 million for Raskin, I'd take it.
I know.
You know what I mean? You know, we can get 3 first team players for that money. You know, let's say 7 million each. I know that's not quite how it works and all that, but you know what I mean. We can certainly get 2 players around the 6-7 million per mark. You know, for that, and we just hope. Well, I've said it already. We'll have players lined up.
They can't be going into this transfer window blind.
No, they won't be.
No, we'll have our list for our list.
It's got to be Danny's people as well. Has to be.
Aye. I've got no doubt he'll get the final say, because I was watching Ali this morning, and he kind of said the same as we said. No, there'll be no more than Ali, but he was saying exactly that's what Rothwell will say. Danny will say is, I need a left back, I need a right back, I need a centre half. So what they go and do is the club sends out, you know, for 3 players, and Danny has a look at them, whether it's video or goes and watches them or whatever, it'll be videos nowadays, and he just says, no, that one. You know what I mean? And if he's not happy with the three, it's again, no, I don't like any of the three of them. Try again. I hope there's that situation as well.
Yeah.
Not just not that you just got to pick from three. It's like, no, if I don't like them three, no.
Get me another three.
Aye, basically, aye. But like I said, he'll have his little black book of players and whatnot, and like he can lift the 40 Bayern Munich, or maybe not, and he'll know a lot in Europe, They're a lot more connected over there as well from us as well. I know people in Holland, and the Eastern Bloc never does any harm either. We've always been all right from out there,
It'd be nice just to actually be able to shop somewhere other than the Championship this time.
I know, that was... When you look back, and when you look what's happening, I mean, I think it's a bit unfair to discount Hearts, but when you look what's happening at Celtic and what could happen is if they lose again, it's... but anyway, what can we do? You know what I mean?
It's sickening to see that the year that they are, quite frankly, horrendous, is the year that we're horrendous as well. And we've not been able to capitalise on that, because if Hearts weren't in this, let's just play hearsay here. If Hearts weren't in this, we're in a sort of Hearts position. We're at the top of the league. We are not worried about who we're playing. But now every game we're going into, this is the most nervous I've been for maybe a couple of seasons now. Going into every game, not knowing what's going to happen.
And yesterday's game, even though it wasn't a league game for Celtic, it certainly it adds a bit to it. You know what I mean? Because are they going to sack this guy? And I mean, the last thing we want is them sacking and bringing Martin O'Neill back, because Martin O'Neill will have won that game yesterday 3-4-0.
Oh, 100% it will. And that's what my pal kept saying to me yesterday. She's like, I can't understand. It's the same players that were banging goals in under O'Neill, but it's just not happening. I'm like, well, the same happened for us. We had players there that was the same players that it's down to the tactics. It's but there was a rumour kicking about on Twitter the day that the Celtic board have told him already if he doesn't change his tactics, then
I think that's a complete rumour. If I'm honest.
I mean, that's... I don't know about that one. Maybe whatever it is, any bad news is good. It's good news.
His response was, now this is why I know it's a lot of rubbish. Apparently his response was, well, if you don't like it, I'll leave. So I think that's a lot of...
That's probably a Rangers fan that they wind up.
Aye.
Before we get Martin, we're calling for this guy.
I know. I saw the Rangers Journal do it. They got a bit. They got a bit tight on Twitter the day. Not in a bad way, but you know what I mean. They looked at him, but thank God, man.
Quite a few accounts, big accounts on Twitter were calling for it, and
thank God.
How wrong it would have been.
Well, aye, thank God. Well, that's what
don't listen to Twitter.
My pal said to me yesterday as well. She's like, that was Connect 4 things. The fact that it was a white board and one of the things was blue. He's one of yous undercover, isn't he? And I'm like,
I don't know. Do you know what yesterday's game does? Yesterday, all that kind of sort of proves, it kind of proves in a roundabout way, like, how different each manager can make a team better, make a team up. Just like, what I'm saying is, like, Danny's come in and he's done all right with crap. You know what I mean? So, what's Alison's normally pretty good on all this stuff.
Well, it's funny that is because one of the comments that I was reading the day on one of the pages was saying that McGregor didn't look... Well, he's not going to look happy after that yesterday, but apparently when the manager came up to shake his hand, it was that kind of... Mind like we were asking, did we, Martin? That kind of half-hearted... all the cameras on, and they were saying the body language and that didn't look great.
Anyway, let's move on for them. Right, it's Rangers. You know what
Rangers
I mean?
night.
It is. I'm nervous about it, but the team's going to be interesting. Has anyone read anything about Miovski?
No, I was actually looking while I was waiting on you
Aye.
to see if there was anything, but
I've not seen
all I
any.
could find was that it's going to be down to the wire.
He's certainly not out. You know, it might be a last minute thing.
Well, he's still on the bookies or odds to score because I was going to put him on,
Right.
but then I was like, I don't know because I don't know if he'll play.
I don't know if we throw him in.
But we need them. They might even
carrying
just, for
some.
45 minutes. He's scoring goals. Give him
Aye.
45 minutes. Get a goal in the first half. As Max, I want a permanent with house. Maybe this. He's actually been slowly improving, and he's got confidence.
There's something there with him, and
Aye.
I don't know if it has just been one of the ones. He's came up. He's no realised how big a club we are. He's found his wee bit of confidence now. Maybe he'll kick on.
Aye.
Yeah.
I mean, he did have a bit of a bad second half, but he's good going forward because he skinned those players in whatever country it was we were playing the other day. He did the old Cruyff turn type thing. I think his legs taken away from when he did it, but I thought, when you're doing stuff like that, that's like, on you go, you know.
The price point might be the issue, though.
Right. Okay. Well, we've got money, but it depends if we want to pay money for him. You know, that's it.
The Premier League tax and that. It's
Who have they got Max Aarons off of?
Bournemouth, innit?
Aye, could be right there, couldn't you? Aye,
Could be right there, actually.
Aye, so there's that as well, Tam. Aye. But yeah, no, but I think they'll be trying everything they can to get Miovski to start purely because he's on form. You know, that's 3 goals in 2 games. You know, good goals as well. Good strikers' goals.
I've just thought about.
It's Bournemouth that he's.
I've just thought about Aarons there. He'll be best pals with Tav. He's played with his brother for years.
Right, of course. His brother's pretty good, though, isn't he?
Aye. I wouldn't have minded if we got a mix up and bought the wrong tavern.
I know. Don't listen to start a tavern. The thing about Barron, Connor Barron is. Wait a minute, I'm getting confused here. Barron, he's no match fit. There's something there with him, isn't there? No, I'm thinking about Leo Cameron. Sorry, I'm wrong there. Aye, Barron. Aye, more in midfield. Aye, because he's moved more into the middle of the pitch now, isn't he? You know, that's what he's playing now. Aye, but he said that I read an interview. I read an interview with Dane. It was actually in a Spurs blog or something, and he played most of his young career in the centre. So you know. Raskin, Barron, Curtis. But I saw today, I think it was either Heart and Hand or, you know, one of the big ones. We're looking at a number 6, you know. So that, I mean, that's Thingy's position, isn't it? That's Raskin, you know. But Rothwell he goes with Mark. He just didn't fit, you know. I mean, he'll probably go back down and fly.
Just we've seen him for about half a game.
Aye.
I wish we actually seen him in his position though.
Aye.
For a game or 2.
Aye. But I think now he's gone now. He's no.
Aye. We're not going to give him a chance now.
Here's John in Australia in Brisbane. Evening, morning, John. How you doing?
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good evening.
How's it going? How's it going?
Yeah, not bad.
Have you read anything about Miovski? We're trying to find Miovski information, but I can't see anything out there whether he's in or out.
Apparently he's injured. Picked a hamstring injury up in the game Thursday.
I read the gaffer said it wasn't it's not hamstring. It was a kick he got. It wasn't a hamstring.
Is it?
So because I think it was a hamstring, we would know about it, but I might be wrong.
Yeah,
it was a hammy.
100%
out. Rothwell will not make a profit on them. It will be the same money we bought Rothwell for, probably. Asgard, I doubt he'll be leaving. John, what Rangers have said today, or what I think it was Hart and Hand said, None of the loans are going back, and I've got no issue with that because we've got injuries. And it also says to me that Big Cornelius, his injury probably isn't as bad as we thought, because if it was bad, or if it was going to be 3-4 months, they'd probably ship him back to Marseille.
Yeah.
But,
Well, they done that with Cash and Weiro last season, didn't they?
is that how it was?
Sent him back.
I think we've played sent back over the years as well.
Yeah.
I think Casemiro would have been good for this.
But it'd be good to see Big Sterling play the night.
I think he'll definitely be in, I would imagine.
Ant-Man's injured. Ant-Man, remember, Ant-Man's got an injury.
I just think we need to have a chat about him, though. Because he's not shown much.
I know, he did, like we said, he played that one game. He was out his skin. He stepped off a plane at Glasgow. He put his boots on and played. Then thingy ruined him, and he's just never got it back. Again, he's another one who'll go back to Finland or France and play well.
Yeah.
Same with Gassama. Those European qualifiers, unreal. Since then, kind of came off the boil a bit.
Nah,
the thing about Gassama, he can change a game though in 5 seconds. That's the thing. He's got that in him. He's that kind of player. But you want him doing it all game.
There's every chance we see that in Matondo. Just saying it.
Well, see, to be fair, like, take his injuries out there, have we really seen much of Matondo, like, to be fair, in terms of giving him a fair crack at it? I mean, he's came on and scored a couple of good goals and then disappeared again, injured, do you know what I mean?
He's just taking money and sitting the backside doing nothing. He's not contributed anything to Rangers, really. I mean, he scored that goal against Celtic. I can't really remember much more.
That's right, I forgot about that. And then there's the boy Nizala as well.
Nizala, I still think he has good things to give, if I'm honest.
I think international probably.
He was in at AC Milan, so I do think that although he might not be ready yet, he is someone to look out for.
I know. The thing about Simi is, if he's not getting game time there, that means he's not playing very well. And they're playing in the second divisions as well. They're not the French Division 2. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
But aye. But he did an interview the other week, didn't he? He said he wasn't playing well and he's going to fight for his place, which is also good to hear from a player.
Sima was good for this. I wouldn't mind taking him back, if I'm honest, because he's got it.
I like Sima, like.
Aye, I know. But tonight, how do you feel?
The goal against.
What, your time?
I was just saying, I remember the goal against Eindhoven. Took it from outside the box, curved it into the top corner. One of the most memorable goals for me, if I'm honest. It was one of the last games I went to with someone, but it was it'd be good to bring back. Just again, pricey. It wasn't right at the time.
So, John, how do you feel about the game tonight?
I think we've got to win it. Being honest, if we've got any aspirations about being up there to try and win the league, we need to keep winning the games up till the transfer window and beyond the transfer window. We need to hang in there and get a more consistent run of games winning. Because I think being honest, I think the Celtics they're in absolute disarray. I mean, they're only gone one way. You know what I mean? Hearts are gone the opposite way. So I think the first target's to get in front of Celtic. And tonight, if we can win the night, then we go 3 points behind them, and it puts the pressure right on them for Wednesday night.
Absolutely. I mean, for all yesterday's game didn't count towards the league. Rangers, our team today should use that as fuel, but don't do what we've done the last 10 years and bottle it when we, you know what I mean, when we've got a chance. You know what I mean? It's because, like we've said, these players are not. I mean, when people say to me that a player's not Rangers standard, there's what is Rangers standard now, but the majority of the players now are not good enough for Rangers if we want to progress. But if they all play well, we beat Hibs tonight. You know, they are still better than them, I think. Man for man.
Yeah.
Somebody, I saw a comment there about who's playing centre back.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to see Tab playing centre back again.
He was
Oh
bad
no,
the other night,
DJ's
wasn't he?
still here. Is he no? Is it no the day and then he goes tomorrow?
Right, is that what it is? Aye. The
I'm
thing
sure
is,
Fanny said something about that.
see the European game though, see in the first half, he had 2 absolutely outstanding tackles. Remember the ones in the penalty box? And they were proper. They were kind of the tackles you would expect from him at the start of the season. But aye. I know that was all they did, didn't they? They just worked their nuts
Every
off.
single
But
player ran for their badge yesterday.
absolutely, and that's down to the team talk as well. I'm sure the team talk that the manager gave was something else. But Gogic yesterday, all I saw, I mean, I only watched it from the last half hour because what was the game that was on? The Newcastle Sunderland game. So that was I wanted to watch that, even though it wasn't that good. But it was Gogic was just that's a player we've got to get.
He just seemed to be everywhere, and I don't know if it's because I'm watching him more now because we keep saying we want him. I'm noticing him more, but he just seemed to be everywhere.
He's always like that. He's that type of player. Just gives everything, you know. It's like you said, Stacey. He always seems to be there, you know.
I've watched.
I mean, I said the other week. Aye. I said a few nights ago when we were talking about him, saying he's just a basic average player. He made a fool of me last night, like that. But everyone here played football, I'm sure. See, kicking it with outside of the boot. That's you've got to have a lot of confidence to do that, and especially when you're live and telly in a cup final, the last few minutes to set up a goal. You know what I mean? And it was great seeing him with his family and all that at the end as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, it was really nice.
He does that for almost every game. He gets his kids onto the park. He's a proper family man. It's a mum, 3 for 1. He's always straight into the crowd to get his kids on. I don't know if my respect could go any higher for him than it is just now. All round good guy, and just an all round good footballer.
And that's who you want at your club as well. You know, he's not bringing any baggage or anything,
and he'll not let you move house. You know what I mean?
Aye, true.
And we'll just say to him, what you on at St Mirren, right? I mean, I don't know, 5,000 quid. Well, there's 20. Okay. And if he's a family man, his wife's going, take that.
Aye.
You know,
will you dare come home and signing that right now?
I mean, don't offense it.
If I'm honest, you'll be lucky for $5,000.
Nah, he'll not be on $5,000. Right? No chance.
Genuinely, the finances at St Mirren are dire.
Right, okay.
Most players are on maybe 2, maybe 3, if you're the top performing players. Their wages are really low. They haven't actually paid money for a player in a while.
Right. That's good.
Right. Oh well, then offer him 15. That'll be enough for her bags and shoes.
It bite your hand after 10.
The big captain looked good as well, and he's Scottish as well, wasn't he? The captain's Scottish, isn't he?
Was it?
Excuse me. He leaves. I mean, the whole team played out their skin in.
So Marcus Fraser took the armband for the game, but Mark O'Hara is the club captain. Right,
okay, no. Well, the boy that was interviewed at the end of the red captain's thingy on, so I mean, I thought he spoke well as well. And yeah,
good.
I think he was at Celtic. That boy Fraser.
Was he right? So that
I'm sure I heard the commentator saying it yesterday.
Oh, I'm sure he said that he was at Celtic when he was younger.
Yeah.
So Marcus Fraser, the boy that scored the goal, that wore the armband during the game until Mark O'Hara got it when he got involved. The boy you're talking about, Frankie, with the red on, that's O'Hara. He was at Motherwell, I'm sure.
Radio.
He's the club captain, but Marcus Fraser wore it for that game, but he isn't usually captain.
Mm-hmm. I know, but tonight's team, I'm just waiting. What time's that? The team should be out in the next 10 minutes. Like, I'm buzzing to see what this team will be. Huh?
It's 5:30.
Is it young?
So it should be.
It's normally about an hour before, and it's just it's 1:30 in the morning here, man. And I didn't get sleep today either during the day, which I normally try to do. So I need to pour coffee into my eyeballs in a minute. So
Have one of those crazy Red Bulls, you'll be fine.
Now you mention it, no, she's always got the. I've got some of them, but the thing is, though, they can keep you awake too long, man. And I've got to take the motorbike for the MOT. No, it's MOT. It's road tax tomorrow, and that's a pain in the neck. Trust me. But we've just got to take advantage of just win. I mean, I'm quite happy with that 1-0 scrappy own goal from Hibs tonight. You know what I mean? I just do what Danny says. You know what I mean, John?
Yeah.
Just win ugly.
Absolutely.
I'll put 2-1 on, but
Tonight's team to face Hibs, here it is.
well,
Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Deja,
Yes.
Fernandez, Megoma, Barron, Diamonde, Moore, Curtis, Chermiti, Kelly. Right, the subs are Kelly, Tavernier, Nizala, Raskin, Cameron, Asgard, Dow, Gaz, Deal. Looks like we're going to struggle. That means Miovski's injured. So again, Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Deja, Fernandez, Megoma, Barron, Diamonde, Moore, Curtis, Chermiti. Please, Chermiti, be the night that you show us what you know. I mean, shows this £8 million player. Just.
Interesting there. Raskin's on the bench.
Aye.
And James Tavernier.
Yeah.
well, to be fair, like I expected to be on the bench if Sterling was playing.
Right.
He needs a rest.
Right.
Tavi needs a rest.
And Tav is supposed to be a bit part player this year. I mean, Raskin, it might be. See, this is the way Danny does things, though. You know what I mean? He. Hang on a minute. Right, hang on. I need to write it right. Curtis, hang on.
Curtis is playing for the start.
There we go then. So it's a 1-for-1. Well, no, it's not 1-for-1, but that's good. We've all been screaming for that. So let's
Moore on the left and Curtis on the right. Let you meet you up front.
Aye, it could be. Aye, that's actually
You'll have Megoma in midfield.
Aye. That's quite an interesting. That's got me thinking now. Right, Butland, Aaron, Sterling, Deja, Fernandez. Deja and Fernandez are a bomb scare, but just hope for Megoma, Barron, Diamonde, Moore, Curtis, Chermiti. Danilo on the bench, Asgard on the bench, Cameron, Gassama on the bench as well. See, that's a good bench though as well. Though think about that. That's good people to come off the bench. You know. So that's all right. It's an interesting team. The thing is that teams in the past, managers in the past, a lot of managers, Sir Alex Ferguson. I mean, that's different, but they didn't care who they were playing. They worried about let the other team worry about us. But our manager doesn't do that. He totally studies. You might say, he totally studies our opponents. You know, so I'm quite excited about that team.
He's went with like Sterling that because that Martin Boyle gives Tav a nightmare every time we play him. So
right, okay. So maybe that's a chain of thought as well. There's, you know what I mean?
Aye, because he seems to just run through us, Boyle, all the time.
Yeah.
Because I think it's just. Tam and Stacey, I think you used to have said about signing him. Have you not mentioned him in the past, Tam?
I would, but I think he's one of them, so I don't think he'd come to us.
Right, okay.
I wouldn't have mentioned that.
There was a rumour before he went to Saudi Arabia that we were sort of keen on him, and
right.
I didn't hear anything negative back. But he wasn't keen on us. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Okay,
obviously, Saudi comes up, you get more money than going to Rangers.
Aye, because I think whatever you're on, I think the rule of thumb with Saudi is whatever you were on, it's 400% is your wage. You know, there's everyone said it really. The last cup, did he not? Was he not even a sub in one of the games?
He was.
Because everyone was, he's not playing. That's a good thing.
He was a sub in one. I'm sure he got a offside goal in the other one.
Aye. But that's an interesting team tonight.
Watch it with me.
You've got what?
My wee Hibs pal coming to watch it with me tonight.
Aye, but my phone's going mental. Angus is always good. But so what we're going for the predictions for the score? I hate asking this question. I hate asking it in the page and all because I just get it so wrong.
3-1 Rangers.
Aye.
2-1. I've got 2-1 on.
Right, I'm going to predict. My spelling is so bad. You know, my spelling's that bad that the computer learns my bad. I'm with my flipping bad spelling.
Yep.
I've got a 2-1 with Curtis and Moore to score.
Right, I'm going 2-1 and all.
Curtis before he even knew he was going to play.
I just put a ball on top, man.
Fair enough.
I'm just doing my path. But it's certainly an interesting team, and it just shows you right, when we're going about loans, loans and all this kind of stuff. That just shows you we need depth, and it's the first time in a while since we've had this much depth. When you think who we've got out, but the back two, those two centre halves give me the fear.
Aye.
But they're always going to.
We badly need two centre backs. We badly need.
Aye. I think in summer, in a couple of weeks, I think I don't want to say guaranteed, but I think that'll be one place where we'll be buying somebody. You know, I mean, because I think we can get one more loan. See if Danny sanctions a loan from someone in Germany or all that for the centre back role. I wouldn't be shouting at him about a loan because I'm quite happy to limp home because that loan might win us a league, if you know what I mean. Part of the team. What's this? It's a 5-3-2. It's kind of, yeah. I'm going 2-1 Rangers. I'm just putting that in the comments. I can't even spell Rangers.
Don't go too far forward and then Bell runs him up with.
Butland doesn't have a howl.
Oh, no, there's that as well. He's got the minimum. The thing is, Hibs know how to get at us, those two centre halves.
But
they've got really aggressive strikers.
Surely I know it's not really a thing, but we should have took a wee bit of buzz for them losing yesterday.
Oh, of course they will. They'll all have watched that. You imagine what their WhatsApp group was like?
To be a fly on the wall.
I don't know. Because, like John, you rightly say, if we win tonight, that puts a lot of pressure on them for when. I mean, they're under pressure anyway, but it just doubles it.
Yeah. That's what we've failed today for years. Is put the pressure on them. You know what it's like. They drop points the Saturday, and then we'll get the Sunday.
It's just.
And we either drop the same points that they've dropped or worse. You know, we've never really taken advantage yet. For some strange reason, I just think we've not got the type of player now to win leagues. It's just you talk about Gogic, right? We need more players like him with that sort of drive and just never give up. You know what I mean? And if you look at our team, a lot of young boys in there as well. It's a young team. It's not the strongest Rangers team I've ever seen.
I've not got a long shot.
And you're right, Frankie. There's no depth. You talk about our depth, right? What's the depth? We've got Joe Rothwell, guys like that. That's not even getting near the squad.
But we've got a good bench tonight.
Aye,
Gaswick can come off.
To me, the bench is stronger than the starting lineup.
It's not bad. I don't know. We're missing Miovski though, so that's the thing. But I mean, listen. There's no players. No one over this thinker.
Yeah. Joe, I'm just looking at their next 4 games. Like, they are quite difficult. I mean, they're away to Dundee United, home to Celtic, home to Aberdeen, away to Livingston, and away to Motherwell. So if we put pressure on them tonight, they're hard games.
Imagine going to Parkhead and going above them by winning at Parkhead. That can happen, man. It was brilliant, man. People laughed at me when I said that the other day, man. But listen, I mean, I don't want to have fun with it. the worst thing, John, before you come on, John, we're chatting about them, and I don't want to hark on about them too much.
Yeah.
The worst thing that could happen is them get Martin O'Neill back because he'll win in that league.
I don't think their players and all that seem to have gied up. They're not buying into this. The manager as well, and I think the manager they've got. I think they're realising now they've just picked an absolute dud. You know, some of the stuff he's coming out and saying is just like it's like what we've experienced this season with Russell Martin. You know, it's just bizarre. And I've got to say that's two guys that should never have been near their jobs at those clubs. You know what I mean? At Rangers, they should never have been near it.
No. As much as we hate Celtic and all that, a guy like that, they should have kept. They should at least have kept Martin O'Neill till after the final, because they wouldn't have lost that final yesterday if Martin O'Neill was there. No chance.
That's slightly true, but I think St Mirren definitely would have been a chance.
Absolutely. I mean, there's Motherwell as well. Motherwell. See the thing about Motherwell. Motherwell's always, anytime you get Motherwell, I'm always like, oh God, they're a team that actually worry me. Have worried me for years. I mean, it stems back from, John, you remember, Souness left, and then we went to Motherwell the next game. Yeah. Aberdeen were a brilliant team that year. 3-0. I was at Motherwell. We went to the Motherwell and got our heads kicked in. That's another story. I'll get a bit of hiding, like. But the
is that your casual days?
A wee bit. I'll leave that.
CF days.
No. Leave that one alone. But no, I can't go on about that one. There was something else happened after that game and all, but it was two things. But anyway, but the thing is, remember Aberdeen, they had that young keeper, was it Alan Watt or Michael Watt? And he was meant to be the next best thing. And that game, because all Aberdeen needed was a draw at Ibrox. And we stupidly gave them the whole of the bottom of the Brunelin, which was wrong. But I remember, was it 3 or 4 minutes in, there was a cross swung in, and Haley absolutely banjoed that kid. Yeah. Haley had been sent off today. And it was just, that game was, Asgard is in the bench, yeah. But it's an interesting team, that again. I've got to look at.
I know. I'm just thinking, like, it's either going to be a stroke of genius or an absolute disaster.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is it. Butland, Aarons, Sterling, Deja, Fernandez, Magoma he's great bombing forward. Barron, we all know he wasn't the best in Europe, but if he's a workhorse. Diomande, I know, just stay on the pitch and stop diving. Mikey Moore starting, Curtis starting, Chermiti, and please be the night that Chermiti scores. You know what I mean? I know, Shug, I know. But we've got no choice, really, have we?
No, it's that or Danilo, do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Like,
that's Aldo. You're not far off there, mate. You're not far off. See, I think it's a 3-4-3 with the wing backs. I mean, I think Raskin, it might just be a total a rotational thing. You know, give him a rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, possibly.
Or it's that, right, you're gone and we're going to start resting you so you don't get injured.
That is
could be right there, Stacey. Could be right.
But if we're getting on, John, again before you come on, if somebody's giving us 17 to 20 million for him, I'm like, no bother. I'll take that any day of the week for Raskin.
Well, they're talking about doubling money for Gassama. I would sell him. I don't think he's apart from one or two games. I know you're saying he can win a game, but he proved on Thursday night he can lose you a game as well with the first goal. He was terrible at the first goal. I know. You know, I blamed him for the goal.
Yeah, I know. I get that, but I mean, at the end of the day, Rangers have been the thing is, see when people say, you're a selling club now. There's only about 3 clubs in the world that are no selling clubs. It's Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and I can't even think of one other club. Maybe Chelsea. Everyone else in this world is a selling club. Maybe Liverpool. You know, even the Milans, the Juventuses, and Dortmunds. You know, the biggest Paris Saint-Germain. They won't be, and Man City. But I mean, that's it. What's that? 7 clubs I've named. I know everyone else is a selling club. But even them, But I think because did Liverpool not trade just about perfect? Are they not absolutely brilliant at what they do? I think Liverpool are about the best
I think
at
I've
balancing the
heard that
books.
before. Like they've been quite lucky in terms of that.
They could go out. They could go out and buy a £250 million player tomorrow, and it doesn't affect their financial fair play. But,
That's what I mean.
absolutely.
It's weird sitting here thinking, there's no one player that we would be worried about leaving.
Yeah. The only one I'd be worried about leaving, to be honest with you, is Butland. But there's no way he's leaving anyway. He'll probably retire. He'll retire at us probably. Because I think he's quite happy up here, and he came up here and thought it was hoped to get it in England, and it didn't happen. And what's this one? No, I think it's an absolute dead set. Rothwell's away. He's not played under.
Was it Sheffield United or something? I seen were in for him.
And Derby, Sheffield and Derby, which is probably his level. So how you doing there, Tam? All right? You're quiet. I've not been able to let you speak because I'm talking too much.
No, it's so good. I'm confused by the lineup a wee bit.
It's a head scratcher, isn't it?
Try to get my head around it. Obviously, Chamiti, I'd rather watch paint dry, if I'm honest. But I mean, it's got
to happen at some point. It's got to happen at some point, because for all us, I'm not a stats man. If somebody says he's worth 8 to 10 million, it's got to happen at some point, But I think it'd be good. Well, there could be that, But the thing is, John, do you know? I think a young boy like that, let him go on loan to Portugal again, so they can go home at the weekends, or he can get home to his fat mum and dad's, his own bedroom. I don't mean that to sound cheeky to young kids or that. There's that. So I would just let him go on loan to Portugal because nobody's buying him for 8 million. We're not making money on him. So what we need to do is hope he goes away and comes back with goals in him.
We'd be lucky to get half the money back for him.
It's signing.
Yeah, Chamiti's starting. Yeah.
Signing a player for 8 to 10 million, and then he goes out on loan.
I know. That's why Chelsea do that, but that's a different level.
They sign someone for 100 million, say, off you go on loan for a year. It's fine.
I think, like we've said, though, his confidence, it might be better for him.
Miovski's always the injured when we started him. It's quite simple. If we could get 45 minutes at Miovski tonight, he'd be playing.
Mm-hmm.
He's not even on the bench, so he must be injured.
It's a dodgy one. I think.
You read the comments.
A lot of money.
It's
a lot of money.
See, I think that as well, Robert. I think this is a rotational thing that's happened tonight, and the right thing, like young Finn Curtis, man, he's come on a lot. Because remember, the last game he came on as a sub and gets substituted off, and people, that's terrible when that happens normally. But that was nothing to do with his form. That was a minutes thing. He had played enough minutes to get his rehabilitation. But I think there's a lot relying on Mikey Moore tonight. I'm feeling that's what's in my head now.
Do you know, I'm going to stick a pound on Chamiti to score a hat-trick and just to see if it brings us any luck.
Right, there you go.
What's the odds for that?
What is the odds? 750 million to win.
If it was, I'm away. Let's see.
We'll never see you again. Mm-hmm. I'll send you 50p so you only win half 50p of it, all right?
3 points. Yeah. Let me say earlier, John, see a 1-0 an own goal from Hibs. I'm quite happy to take that tonight.
Oh, here, I'm definitely doing it 50 to 1.
50 to 1. I think I've got £3 in my bet, 365. I need to put a VPN and all that to do it, but I can't be bothered.
What is betting banned in Thailand?
Right, wait, who's Lingard? No, that was no Lingard. I just threw that out there as a a conversation starter because I'd take him. Like I said, Lingard, he's free and he's not expensive as in his wage. It's still 25 quid. Right, okay, Heart and Hand have just tweeted, interesting lineup. Raskin has a slight thigh injury, so drops to the bench, Miovski out. So there we go. It's a wee injury he's got, so he probably won't come on.
You might come on.
Aye.
10 minutes or something.
I'd rather quid in the pocket. Aye.
Okay, I'll put a tenner on it.
He's got to take it.
Sharmiti, mate, I know. Like I say, but just hope Sharmiti, it's got to happen one night, innit? It's got to. If we get a penalty, because Tav's not on the pitch, so I'll see if he takes a penalty and misses.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's the thing. Barami was the second penalty taker, wasn't he? And he's injured, so.
I think somebody like Mikey Moore would take it.
Aye.
Jack Butland.
Or Butland, aye.
Shut up, Dad.
No, don't even.
What if he misses and they kick up and they score?
He's a good penalty taker.
All right, I believe you.
I'll put my neck on the line for that, but watch Jack Butland take a penalty and he's doing well.
He's done that crossbar challenge thing on the YouTube. He's quite good at that.
I think there's a few of them. Barjami, I have no idea, mate. I've got no idea. I've tried to look all week about it. Aye.
We seem to get players that are out of form and then they have a bit of form and then get injured.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
Don't put that comment away. I've just been told I'm right.
No, I've got no issue. I don't believe you, Tam. All right, so Captain.
Did he not take one in the final against them? Butland actually knew you.
Oh, you might be right there.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, he did.
Aye. Mm-hmm. The thing is, he's not taking a penalty in a match day and not an H because if the keeper saves it kicks it off the park, you know what I mean?
With the height of your team, no, because there's no tall enough.
I know. Well, saying that, the big man Fernandez was he about 6'4", isn't he? He's a bit of a lump, like.
Massive.
But there we go. I did take a penalty. That's right. Because I was at that game. That's right. Aye. But I wonder. I got it. I'm starting to twitch about it tonight, man. I saw Rangers TV and I've bought it. But aye.
Is that?
Aye. And the UK as well, yeah. See, this is a good comment.
Yeah.
And Martin, that comes down to again, for all it was a cup final, Celtic lost yesterday. There's a mentality thing in play here now. And that's massive. That's massive for us, man. Right. Listen, where are we going? But right, that's the best part.
Like it.
They're not even live. No, the Rangers TV don't go live till about 5 minutes before kickoff anyway.
They didn't have a commentary, did they? So.
No, that's it. But listen, I'm going to knock this in the head, right? I'm going to knock this in the head, all right? Because I want to go down a load of Red Bull. I may actually go to 7-Eleven to get the real strong stuff, man. But I will not be on after the game unless... I'll guarantee you I crash out at some point during the match. Like, you know what it's like. It's a kickoff's 45 minutes, and that's 2:00 in the morning my time, man. So
if you get like a 5-0 hunting, you're not going to come on and be like, "I told you so."
I'm shutting the page. No, I've not said we'll lose that, you twat.
No, I mean if we win by that.
Oh, if we win by that. Right. I'll see. No, but no, because I've got to go up to the police station tomorrow with a motorbike to get his road tax.
They've been safe.
25 quid. Right, so everyone here, Stacey, what's the score going to be?
2-1.
Tam?
3-1.
John?
2-0.
2-0. I'm going 2-1. All right. Right, I'll leave you all to it, and thanks for joining in the Joes. That's a good crack.
See you all later.
See you in a bit.